So this is probably the best chicken farm in Minecraft right now. And the reason it's really good is because we are using cauldrons to hold chickens. So usually the traditional way of holding chickens is that you just have to box them in using blocks, and you can make it smaller by using trapdoors on one of the edges, but you can't do it on every edge. I mean, you could, but technically it would look smaller, but technically you're still taking up a block of space. So instead of doing this traditional way, I found that you can use chickens inside of cauldrons and you can still pick up the eggs. And I haven't seen a lot of people do this, so I thought it was more interesting and a better way to make them smaller and more efficient. If you're wondering about composters, I found a weird thing in my testing that for some reason eggs don't get picked up when they're in the composter like this. So basically we can't really use composters. So because we're using cauldrons, we're able to store about 96 chickens here, and that produces a ton more eggs and basically a ton more chickens because of it. I do have another version right here. It is a 2x2x5. It's definitely worse, but it is more compact. Basically we're only using suffocation to collect the chicken. Also, I have been noticing that there is kind of some sort of spill out that happens, so you will lose some, so yeah. But if you do need a super compact design, this one is probably it. But if you don't need a super compact design, I do recommend this one, as this one can be easily expanded. You can just put more cauldrons on top of these hoppers and just fill those up with chickens. So I'm going to show you guys how to build the more advanced one, and we're going to start with the things that you are going to need. So this is what you need. You can just pause the video, and you're also going to need a barrel. So the first thing we're going to do is actually place a hopper behind it and a slab on top, and then we're going to use a temporary block, place a block there, and then dispensers right there, and then a block right here, comparator reading from this dispenser, an observer on top of this barrel, and then we're going to want a sticky piston, observer. You can place the glass right here, and then the observer on top of the glass, and then place a block on top of here, and then redstone dust on top of that. After that, you want to place your hoppers right here, and then you want to place cauldrons on top. I have tried using it with composters, but for some reason the eggs don't get picked up when they drop, like inside of this the composter. So we do have to use cauldrons. After that, you just want to place walls on top, and then you are done. You are just going to need a lava bucket, and then you just place a lava bucket on the first top dispenser. Also, one thing I forgot to mention is that you want to put 24 chickens in every single one of these cauldrons. The easiest way to get them in is that you just use eggs like this. If they went inside, sometimes they don't go inside, but you just have to get a few that do go inside, like that one. You just need 2. There you go. And then you can just wait for them to grow up, and then you just breed them together. And then you just do that with all of them, including for the rest of the farms. So now I'm going to show you guys how to build the more compact one. So this is what you're going to need. So you're just going to grab all this stuff right here. And the first thing we're going to do is place a dropper like this, and then a dispenser like this. And then we're going to get our hoppers. We're going to place a hopper right there. And then we're going to place a rail on top, and then a minecart. And then we're going to break the rail, and then we're going to place a fence above the minecart. And then we are going to go 1 block up, and then we're going to push this fence into the minecart. And then you just need to power this piston somehow, just like that. And then you're done with the piston and the redstone block, or whatever you were using to power it. After that, we're going to place a hopper right here leading into this dropper, and then a cauldron, and then a wall on top. After that, you're going to place a comparator right here, and then an observer. And I did forget one thing: you need a trapdoor, and then an observer on top of that trapdoor, and then an observer here, and then one facing into this dispenser with the redstone side down. After that, you want to get a cauldron. And then place it right there, and then place a block on top. After that, you are done with the smaller one. So that's gonna be it for this video. Thank you guys so for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.